Welcome back everyone. So now what we are going to do is we are going to set up our table view. Okay. So let's remind what we have done in our table view. The first step was to use some protocols which were UI table view delegate and UI table view data source. Okay. Now we will add delegate and data source to our table view, which is self, because both delegate and data source is the same application, is the same file. And now the third step was that we have to implement some functions which were compulsory for a table view to work. So the first function was number of sections. So we only want a single section. We are done with it. The second was number of rows. So let's see. Okay, number of rows. Right now we don't know how many rows are there. So just return, I think so, let's say 20. And the third function was self or row at index path. Okay, and in this function we have to write some code. Okay, so what we will now do is we will create a cell. If let cell equal to table view dot dequeue cell with identifier, and you remember that the identifier was cell and index path will be index path, and as it will be as view controller cell, I think. Yes, and inside this we will just return the cell, and if by chance this fails, I will return an empty cell. So we have configured our table view. Okay, done with that. Now what we'll do is we will download data from the internet. Okay, so for downloading data from the internet we are going to use a library called Alamofire. So I'm going to create a function called download data, and it will take an argument which is the closure that we have built in our constant file. Okay, so this is the function, and we'll call the function from the view did load. Oh, not download complete, it is download data. It is okay. This is the function. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to download the data from the internet. So let's type lmofire dot request. You can see that it is asking for the URL. We have stored the URL in a constant, and now I will do response JSON because we want the response in a JSON file, sorry, JSON data. Response in. Okay, let's do something. Let's print the response. Response dot result dot value. Save this, and now what I will do is I will run my app to see whether we are fetching the right data from the API that we have requested. So let's wait till it's running, and basically it's what it should. Okay, so basically you can see that this is our table view. It has 20 cells. The this one is for the title and this one is for the author. So I want to change something in the UI. You can see that we are seeing this carrier, time and battery sign. I will hide this because it is not looking nice. Okay, we will do it this in the app. So basically if we open our Xcode project, let's see if we are getting the correct JSON data. Oh, you can see that here is the JSON data. Let's make it bigger for you. Okay, okay, you can see that this is the dictionary, author, date, ID, thumbnail and all that. So it means we are getting the correct JSON data. Okay, so basically this is a simple command. This is a simple code by which you can download any data from the internet. So I have downloaded the data. So we have to remove that battery symbol. So for that we have a function which is called status bar hidden, I think. Okay, this is, we will return true because we want the status bar to be hidden. Let's run it again and see whether it has removed or not. Okay, this is our app. Oh, you can see that now we are not seeing the option for carrier, battery or the time. So this is looking more nice. Okay, stop this app. I think this is enough for this video. We have set up our table view and we have downloaded the data. Now in the next video we will save that data in our block data file which we have created like this, and then we will display the same data in our table view using table view methods. So thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next.